How can I get a copy of my W-2 form? If you are wondering how to get a copy of your W-2 form, you are not alone. Many people find themselves in need of this important document. The W-2 form, also known as the Wage and Tax Statement, shows your annual wages and the taxes withheld from your paycheck. Let's go through the steps to obtain a copy of it. First, the most straightforward way is to contact your current or former employer. Reach out to the Human Resources or Payroll Department. Employers must provide W-2 forms to employees by January 31st each year. If you did not receive your form or if you lost it, your employer can issue a replacement copy. Next, check if your employer uses a payroll service provider. Many companies partner with services like automatic data processing, which allows employees to access and download their W-2 forms online. If this option is available, it can save you time and effort. If you still cannot find your W-2, you can request a Wage and Income Transcript from the Internal Revenue Service. This transcript is free and shows data reported on your W-2 and other information returns. However, it does not include state or local tax information. You can request this transcript online through your IRS account or by submitting Form 4560, which is the request for transcript of tax return. Another option is to request a copy of your entire tax return from the IRS. This will include your W-2 forms as attachments. To do this, you need to file Form 4506, which is the request for copy of tax return. There is a fee of $30 per return, and this process can take up to 75 calendar days. Keep in mind that the IRS only keeps copies of W-2 forms attached to paper-filed returns. You can also request copies from the Social Security Administration. They can provide copies or printouts of your W-2 forms dating back to 1978. If you need the W-2 for Social Security-related reasons, such as verifying earnings for benefits, the copies are free. For other purposes, there is a fee of around $62 per request. When making this request, include your Social Security number, name, address, the years needed, and payment. Mail your request to the Social Security Administration's Office of Earnings and International Operations. Remember, if you filed your tax return electronically, state and local tax information might not be included in IRS transcripts. The IRS keeps W-2 data for up to 10 years, but they only provide copies of tax returns for up to 7 years. If you need multiple years of returns, you can request up to 8 years on one Form 4506. 4 more years, submit additional forms. Obtaining copies from the IRS or Social Security Administration may take several weeks. So, if you need your W-2 from 4 tax filing deadlines, plan accordingly. Start by asking your employer or payroll provider for a copy of your W-2. If that is not possible, use IRS transcripts for free wage information or request copies of your tax returns from the IRS or Social Security Administration for official copies of your W-2 forms.